So like at 50 big blinds,
What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session, and now we're gonna look at 3-bet pots from the small blind.
right? So at 50 big blinds, this definitely has properties that you could be raising here, but also calling. I think it mixes very heavily, to be honest.
Honestly, just calling here. We wanna
I
give,
call, I honestly, I default to calling here mainly too. I just think it may raise some.
yeah, 25% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Let's follow through.
Oh,
7. We don't have a
so
7. We don't have a 7.
this really condensed two-tone board.
It's
Um,
connecting good with this range, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's gonna have a lot of small betting here and maybe some checking. It actually goes
big
bigger.
guy.
It actually goes bigger.
Jack
That's-
10 to Broadway makes sense. A lot of big bets here.
Hmm. Oh, man, see, we're like in really deep waters here at this point. Okay, so like the jack pairing is, how bad is that for us? How many jacks are we three betting here? Pre-flop? Some?
Plenty.
Yeah, king, king
Offsuit
jack,
jacks,
queen
queen
jack,
jack, king jack.
King jack offsuit, some ace jack
Jack
suited,
Yeah.
some pocket jacks.
The jack is bad for us because it makes it more likely we're getting called by a 10.
It is a bad one.
Yeah, I guess I'm torn between two options here of checking and going kind of large. But would you even go large with your, like, you wouldn't even go large. I think you would go small if you were gonna bet,
Uh,
but I like checking. I do.
And fold.
Yeah,
Just about
and I
lose the bird of our stack.
this cheeky guy. You're drawing to the nine, so it's like you only have to be right like one in like never. To make it
Except your
profitable.
9, your 9 may not be good.
And the ace might have showdown.
Yeah,
you
see
missed
this.
the rip on the river when the flush completes.
Yeah, this was a pretty spicy one. See, this is a hard hand to play. Like this
Yeah,
spot,
it's a hard spot. That's why I.
it's very hard to play that spot effectively. 100 big blinds, you can call this a lot. You can raise this some. We're gonna see bet this pretty heavily, I think.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
he never
Small
has
pair
that on
board
his
like that,
board.
you just bet small.
What size?
I,
Uh,
I,
This deep, we do size
You
up.
even start to see bigger bets because it's
Yeah.
just, it's like, he just has nothing and we have kings and
Yeah.
aces and we can just put his
It's
range
also
to the
think-
ringer.
I
because
think
we
Tim's
so deep.
correct. Yeah, I think Tim's correct. I think we just kinda go bananas here with some of the range because it's hard for him to do anything about it, really.
Okay,
He has
so
like what? He has a little ace four suited and that's like it. And then he has some like pocket eights, pocket sevens kind of hands.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of middling pairs that we just get a lot of value from.
So the pattern here seems to be the ace high broadways. When there's two broadways on board, we bet a lot. And using the big size a lot, and whenever it's like ace low, low. It's more like almost always a check. And then if we look at king eye is almost pure range bet. King eye like king eye board with two Broadway. Then even the king eye dry board, so the king is like the best card for us in 3-bet pots. And then the queen eye board, queen with two Broadway, almost range betting. Queen dry, we still bet a lot. Jack eye, jack with two Broadway, almost range bet, even with some all ins.
Yeah, these jack tens are kind of going bananas. Jack, I mean, that's a pretty common pattern. If you see
Yeah.
jack ten like low card two-tone, that's
Jack
where you see
10
some
eight.
really,
Yeah.
jack ten eight's an interesting one.
Jack ten deuce. Jack ten
You see some
four.
really,
Jack
really
ten
interesting
six.
stuff.
And then. 10 eye boards, still pretty good to bet.
Where is
When
it
we, when
though?
we look at 9 eye boards or lower, this is where we start to check kind of heavier.
Yeah.
So here our strategy is very polar as well. So anything under a 10 eye board, we either check or bet big.
George, I think the answer to your question is, if you think about like what your three betting range is and what his calling range is. It's almost impossible for him not to have like improved on a jack ten.
Yeah.
To some extent, like he's gonna have a pair or a draw almost
Mm.
always. So,
And why is it that we go bananas like, or
'cause
even?
equities between our raising range and his calling range run very, very, very close.
Even bigger.
We have more nut hands probably.
Yeah.
If you have more nut hands, at least a significant amount, then you can bet big.
What do we get here on the turn? A 7?
So when equities get closer, we bet bigger. Or,
If you have a nut
Well,
advantage.
well,
if you
you're,
have an advantage.
yeah, I mean, you could
Yeah.
say that, like, your strategy becomes more polar often, right? So like, you're gonna have a lot more parts of your range that check. And you're gonna have a lot more parts that wanna bet big. Like a small bet doesn't make a lot of sense if he has a lot of continuing hands, right?
Yeah, sure.
Make his life easy if you bet small.
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's
you
not what
wanna,
you want.
yeah, you wanna put his gut shots back with backdoor flush draws in a really hard spot.
Yeah, because if we have like aces on this spot with
Yeah,
no flush card,
yeah, you wanna get some value, right?
you wanna bet I get this, but also with your 10 jacks, if you have
Mhm.
10 jacks, 10 jack off, for example, you 3-bet at like 30, 40 bigs.
Yeah, and let's say he's got like king, queen or something, like
Mhm.
you wanna get some value and deny some equity.
Hmm.
Putting
Okay.
pressure.
Bringing back the notepad, I like it. Somebody was asking about this the other day.
Sin Tutulo, block de notas. Note block.
Yeah, we always see this 10 jack pattern where we bet big or shove.
Yeah, and 3-bet pots mainly, or a shallow stack, single raise. Like you see some of that behavior with like 20 big blind, single raise pots too.
So it's an SPR thing.
Yeah, I think, I mean, even like 100 big blinds, I still think you see a lot of it. Like you'll see like 2x pot bets.
Okay.
It's meant to be the best board to bet on, isn't it, for us 10 jack?
And we
In
come off,
general.
we play often this like spot from the.
Do we range bet on Jack 10 or do we bet a lot on Jack 10 big?
I think it's,
We bet big and bet a lot, I think.
I think it's pretty polar. I think I'll just pull up a Jack 10 example. So I'll say
Yeah,
like Jack
but
10, 4.
I mean, a range bet is bet 100%. Of the
I
time.
know with when we get shallower, we just shovel in twice the pot.
Yeah, yeah, you do that sometimes.
We do that with aces maybe, if
So Jack 10.
it's
More
10 that
like queens.
Yeah, we still
queen,
range
yeah,
bet and
queens.
bet a lot big.
You do it
Yeah,
with something
ace
that's
jack.
like a little bit, with something
Yep.
with that's like vulnerable.
Yep. Queens is a good one. Ace, jack's a good one. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now, so. Yeah, it's basically a range bet at 40 big blinds. But, 20% of the range is just going all in. Like 20%, that's quite significant.
Hmm.
And I mean, if you wanted to remove like the 80% and the 100% pot bets and just left it,
Isn't this 100 big blinds, Louis?
he is looking at 100. I was just looking at a different example at 40. Yeah, I mean, you could do this with almost upwards of 30% of your
There you go.
range. Oh, you're probably, yeah, he misnoted something. I got it.
Okay. So. According to this texture here is 9 and lower. We're very polar. We never bet small. Only bet big.
We see bet
And-
flop, eh?
This hand is kind
50%.
of gonna mimic what pocket jacks or pocket kings is doing as well.
Yeah.
In
But
your notes there, Louis, is it
he
checking
calls and the
mostly?
7 rolls off. I think we're done.
Yeah. because we see betting big.
Now can we bet again? We have a spade in our hand.
Now we got a bluff.
And we got two cards that wrap around the queen.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And not-
This is
Oh,
another
sure.
hard one. I was gonna say,
All
I
in.
kinda wanna
Go
bet.
all in.
All in. I knew it.
Yeah, because
is
the
a tough
jack,
one.
the jack is one of the best cards. The jack of spades is one of the best spades we can have enough.
I think you guys identified it pretty well. Like, we have a spade, which is a go card. We're wrapped around the queen, which is a go card. We get better hands to fold, like all of his ace X. That's a go
a go
card. That's a
card.
go thing. So it's like, there's a lot of
Eights, nines,
You know,
tens. Might fold.
check
We
marks
have
here.
Ace four suited that. That we three.
Okay. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
That
Good
was
game.
fun.
That was
game.
fun.
Don't do that at home, indeed.
Low frequency raise, high frequency call.
Rebuy table 3.
So we're very
Uh,
deep. We can kind of guess that this is gonna be a polar board. So I wanna bet 12.
That's a check board.
I
For me.
kinda like I was gonna say, I like
Versus-
betting big or small, I think.
Was you gonna just
mean,
lead
bigger
there
chip.
then, Louis?
It's checking also.
Yeah, we three bet
Yeah.
and see bet Barry.
Oh, okay,
Do
sorry.
a lot, half pot C betting after 3-bet.
Mm.
The tree comes, white flag, I'm done. He wins with. Ah, I see.
Big it is. Mm,
Mostly cool, but some free bets. Paired
Queen,
board.
queen, jack, two Broadway, queen eye board. So
Medium high.
either way, I
11
think
is-
either between 11 or 5. I think this hand class wants to bet 5.
mm.
Because of the ace of spades, I guess.
Yeah, you get less calls.
No, it's because of the pair of jacks.
8.4 I go here.
I'm checking.
Check. Oh,
Check calling.
You can almost only call with a queen, I mean,
This is a scam.
This did not happen.
all in.
You're getting scammed.
Whoa, Jack.
You block
knew
quads,
I
jacks.
knew it, but it feels bad when you do it and it says
You
zero.
block quad, jacks, that's the
you got to find the nuts.
reason. You block one nut hand.
How does he fold?
You pushed him off a chop. Congratulations.
Because you
Low,
could
you
be
can
sat there with
3-bet
kings,
some.
Just our best
aces. and-
bluff hand, I mean, the jack, I mean, it's the best bluff.
High, low two-tone. What do you feel about an 8.8 here?
I'm up.
Yeah, I agree. About half pot indeed, that's what I do. What?
Call.
Jump.
3-bet. Oh, wait.
It
oh,
might-
20.
it
Oh,
might
that's
jam.
30. No, we
might
got
jam.
30.
30,
I
yeah?
didn't see the 30.
That's the server special, the queen
You can
jack.
go all in, that's right. Nothing.
Yeah. I
That's
think
win.
10 jack goes all in too. 10 jack suited and king jack suited.
Yeah, king.
This is the
Wanna
bad.
check that,
special.
Louis?
Yeah.
Louis?
Jack 10 is.
You wanna
King
check
jacks.
that? King jack, 10 jack, go all in too?
Oh, I don't need to check. I know it, Barry.
3-bet this
Okay.
It's
guy.
all good.
3-bet.
Yes.
10.5.
I'll check for you, Barry.
I was just thinking for the viewers.
I think it's,
I
Here,
think Jack 10 is less 3-bet.
so versus, hijack, king 10, king jack, king 10, queen jack, all of those are jamming. They're just all,
And Jack 10 Galen?
jack 10, yeah, jams.
Okay.
All of them.
It's small,
Just like
king
today,
high.
I'm taking it in.
King high is the best. Gonna be-
the best, but there's two Broadways here, George.
So you have a gut shot.
would-
And there's two broadways, two-tone, you're unblocking the flush draws. I kinda like 11-5, I think.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
size
yeah.
up, yeah, we can size
Exactly.
up
We don't
because
have a spade.
it's versus button also. If it would-
Yeah, you can even go bigger, man. You can go bananas.
This is a
Can
preferred
go
side.
all over the place. Only not all in.
Okay,
Okay,
jig,
flush.
the jig's up.
Yeah, whenever the flush comes in a 3-bet pot, you're just waving the white flag and abandoning shit.
Hmm.
Whenever
if
he
you don't
calls
have
the flop,
five.
we wave the white flag.
Yeah, that's kinda what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
if we bet big on the flop, we got to let it go. And he calls.
Is there any check raise in there in a 3-bet pot with our worst draws like the
Yes.
gut shots and things?
Not, you do it with value hands,
Okay.
but you do it a lot as the caller, Barry, because as the caller, you're gonna check a lot. Whereas here, you're looking like you're betting 70% of boards, right? So,
Yeah.
Rest need because the
Yeah.
Nine
Yeah, I
high,
definitely I wanna see
polar,
bet here. I don't know
11.
if we wanna,
we
We
have the
block
kinda wanna go
spade, maybe,
the
five.
spade, yeah.
maybe with the
Wanna go
spade besides.
five.
yeah,
Yeah, I like
5
5,
comes
7, 5. It goes 11 still. But
Both are
the
fine.
important thing is to bet.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're betting.
Uh-oh,
Fold.
Man, I think we call.
You wanna fold there, Scotty?
I wanna fold.
what if
game.
it
I
comes
fold, but
spade,
I think it's a
spade?
call in GTO world.
I'll never know because I folded.
You
Yeah,
don't have the
because
rabbit, Scotty.
Perfect
He's
answer,
good.
Scott.
He's
Check
The
out.
having,
rabbit will haunt you.
he's having so many nines.
Hey, Scott, how about a
That's
click?
so-
How about a click, Scott? You ever
Wow,
click
boy,
this
am I
guy?
wrong. I am so wrong.
You ever click
The
this guy?
suited nines.
Nope.
It's 3 in a 5
Check.
pot, so there's not a lot of equity.
All in.
Call.
I'm
No,
all in. I'm all
no,
in.
tell me
Yeah.
you're kidding.
I'm
No,
all
he
in.
is not.
It's a
Oh, you
three
block
bet
the
pot.
nut
This
flush.
guy calls.
He check raised.
He raised.
He raised.
Wait for the river if you're gonna do something.
Yeah, just
crazy.
call.
We played
I-
aggressively on the turn, or wait, do we call on we called on the flop?
Yeah,
There is a raise there,
And
5%.
I mean, versus button, the 9, the paired
Oh,
9
and it's half percent all in. Good job,
is
Dylan.
good for his range.
That's what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
the EV is running decent in it. It's,
Yeah, it's
Now
still
we
course.
don't win it. Now we don't
now we
win
go all
anything.
in.
That's insanity.
Why? The
That
river
king is complete.
game, it's over, the story is over. Now we have the flush, not the nut flush.
No, we
you
have
can have
ace
king,
high.
you can have king still.
No, we have the
You're
nut
doing-
flush.
So you're doing two things, right? You're bluffing off worse hands. And we're like. The equity's completed. I feel like I would just I'd rather show this hand down at this point.
Yeah, I agree
Okay,
with
but
that. I check.
Good luck with that.
think about ace six suited, ace five suited, pocket seven, pocket eight, pocket tens. Right? And then think about like, ace queen.
A6 hearts is not. Is it
I don't
double
mind
barreling?
I don't know if this is the correct combo to do it with.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going. Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is a disaster.
Not a disaster. It's
So,
yeah.
it seems to be, if you were gonna make an aggressive move, it was on the turn.
5%, yeah, it's better than 0, right?
Fair enough.
Let's do it again.
Low frequency 3-bet, high
3%.
frequency call.
Oh my god. I can't.
Why are we? Yeah, but in
I-
game we're not gonna
yeah.
3-bet this ever.
I mean, I 3-bet this with a read mainly, you know?
Yeah.
I 3-bet this versus later positions, rarely versus under the gun.
You guys are all nits.
Ace.
Ah, Jack. Yay. You have nothing. So we bet.
Big?
No check. I check.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you
Why?
not? big?
You know, the good
Board
half,
is,
half
so
pot
good for
barrel
us.
off with air. You
Yeah,
know,
the jack is not.
Yeah, it's the classic, you know, half pot, barrel off with air. I love that play.
Yeah, the jack is good for us. Not...
Oh.
Now we can
Alvarez,
fold.
different plan.
That's a
Can we-
business.
can we
That's a
fold now?
business bet. Yeah, can we fold now?
Oh, you have to.
I like just, calling here, I think. maybe raising some,
Yep.
but I call here a lot.
Yeah,
Bet big. Check, okay.
Check.
Yeah, the board's good for the big blind.
how
So
is
Yeah, I
this
guess we're-
ever a check?
I
Gonna
guess
go
he's
for a
just
check
playing check
raise.
raise. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
playing
Okay,
check
check
raise.
raise.
Hit him with a 9.
Boom.
yeah, hit him
Yeah, you
in,
got to get it getting now while you're ahead.
Yep, I agree.
and you want protection because the seven-
Folds.
Okay.
Don't you click the call button. Don't you click that raise button. Don't you do it, Louis.
Let's go to next hand, man.
Whew, that was a sweat.
It was a close one. It was a close one, I know. Yeah, just a call. One big blind.
Yep.
Every time I did
Oh.
it was wrong, so I'm not
Check.
doing it. Oh my god.
Ay, caramba.
So now what?
You have
We
to
did
give up.
not, we did
Man,
not
I'm
pick
kinda
up equity.
tempted. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm tempted, but I would probably check.
That's a disaster combo.
Yeah, you don't even.
Yeah, I guess just give her up. Okay, you win, Mr. Four Big Blind Bet. 7 deuce. Oh,
Deuce off.
it's embarrassing. Low frequency 3-bet, high frequency call, or sorry,
All
in.
in,
frequency jam.
Jack
Excuse me.
9.
I don't jam
Do you-
enough here.
Do you guys jump Jack 9 for 30? Button.
Nope.
Never did it.
I pulled from the tens. I
Think
usually
10
don't
jack.
pull from the, I don't pull from the nines.
I go with 10, so Jack 9.
Yeah, I've seen what you're up to, George. Messing
I
around with
don't
me in that $5.
find it, but
Messing around with me in that $5 tournament I was just trying to enjoy my day with yesterday.
This one would do, George, I think.
I like a limp
This
here.
might. Yeah.
Nope. I'm wrong. Hand's too good.
Suited stuff, right? The triangle.
yeah, from 20 to 40, small blind we raise.
What is this? What's going on this board? man?
It's mimicking
Checking
what you would
off of
do.
the time, sure, but betting
20
all
to
these
60.
sizes, what the hell?
It's mimicking what you would do with
Yeah,
pocket
but
jacks and pocket tens
all
here.
very close EV, yeah, all actions. So there are hands in the range that want a bit, yeah, smaller and bigger. That's just how it is.
I think it probably checks more because it's a wheel board.
And you can also get
Oh,
some
yeah,
king
7,
highs,
8, and 9,
queen
of
highs
course, want
to
play
fold
big
here.
indeed. That I can understand.
Okay, yeah,
And the
this
bigger
part of
pairs
the
want to
deck,
bet small, also logical. So, yeah.
we're calling this, right?
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
I was gonna ask if we're ever raising it.
Oh.
We're definite.
savage.
We're definitely continuing.
Now we
I
got a
think
bluff.
we have to, bet.
Now we
I
got
think Jack high
to
is not big enough to check back. I think we have to bet.
sure.
It's
Can
gonna
go
jam.
with
After
18.
the right combo.
How about 4 big blinds?
I go with 10 or 18 here.
Dude, that's nuts.
Think it ever
7.
jams here?
It might, but man, that's brave. It does go 10 sometimes.
Well, that's how big you would bet with a queen
Oh.
here for value.
Yep, we could have gotten that 8-7 off.
Yeah, but having hearts is not the best combo.
Alright, low frequency 3-bet, high frequency call.
This is almost pure.
You think? It might be.
Yeah.
Look at this, purity.
Purity at 46,
Purity
46 per,
46.
yeah, 46.4% pure.
The
Oh.
magic Louis
It's
hand.
just
Jack
Or
off.
no.
get out.
Yeah, that fold is the only thing pure about this hand.
Do you call this?
Oh, man, I'm very tempted to click it in here. I think it's too
So,
wide.
A
I think it's
100,
too
eh?
wide. I do call this sometimes, though. It's just too,
Yeah.
check.
It's not great.
With the
Raise,
gapper. Alright, maybe check again.
Bet big here. What?
Yeah.
I'm checking, man.
We're meant,
I'm
I
playing-
think we'll check a lot
It's
here.
mostly a bet here.
Yeah, because
You can bet.
it's not
I
a
just
good
think-
flush.
I
We
like
can
playing
be
check
counterfeit.
and then, I I like playing check, and then if he bets, cuz, okay, this is my thought here. If he's gonna bet all of his flush draws pretty much. He's not checking back a flush draw. He is gonna have some single spade combos and like some queen,
Well, hang
queen
on,
X
you know
open
that's not
enders.
true, right? You know what he's mixing with flush draw,
He's checking back in position with flush draws?
some of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I just don't think I don't think I ever am. I mean, he may
I don't
be, I
think
don't
he
know.
is. I think he's going to bet small on that board.
Yeah, the jack is a decent card for under the gun, so maybe you bet a lot.
So,
There's a silver, there's a little bit of everything here.
Yeah, but he's betting a lot.
yeah, he's betting a lot,
Sure.
but I mean, okay, sure, ace, king, I can buy ace, king here.
6-5.
But
Who's gonna bet
6-5.
really the 6-5 of spade?
You're blocking.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, what do
no.
you think this is, if you had to go with population heuristics, what do you think's more likely?
I don't
Heavier
think
check?
anyone checks a flush draw.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No,
But,
but I think we're
I would play
supposed to.
this, I'd play this check and I would be punishing a bet here, but it just doesn't
I'd be-
happen. Now I'm block betting.
No, I'm
I
betting
might
big.
go
No, bet
twice the
big, bet
pot.
big,
No,
bet big and
check.
get called,
I think
bet
it's
big
on
and
the
get called by the
turn.
queen.
Yeah, it's on the turn that we need to block.
Yeah, the king is good for him, so why would he block it?
Well, cuz he's gonna have some bluff raises and then we're just gonna have a flush. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
thinking, we're 100 big blinds deep, like,
Yeah, but he's
I'm-
supposed to bet the king almost 100%.
My impression is that you're a little bit too check raise happy on these kind of spots.
Mm,
Just a little bit too much. You wanna do it too much. And when they go, it goes check, 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 for me, it's just such a disaster.
well,
I-
so like, I guess that my idea is like, out of the portions of his range that are just complete air balls, if you bet they're folding regardless. By playing check raise, at least you're gonna get bluffs out of the population some frequency of the time. Yeah, like,
Okay.
sure, you're gonna get checked and owned a lot. But it's like. He's just not gonna have nothing a lot of the time. And that right there is why I block. That right there is why I block, because he's gonna make mistakes with hands like this sometimes.
you check, you mean?
Of course, population is indeed normally not a thin bet value thin enough.
Yeah, but he had,
Betting is better.
he
He
had
had
the
the
nut
uber
straight.
straight. Yeah, he had the uber straight.
Yeah, he
Like,
had,
I
he had
don't-
other queens beat.
I like raising this.
I like raising from the big point.
I probably still raise from here. Nope.
His
Wow,
range
wow,
is-
we're just
You
folding.
don't have an
man.
overcard to the 10 again.
Yeah, but it's 4-4-10, I guess I guess we just don't have a lot of 4x here.
He's not having and we're not having. Maybe.
Low frequency raise, maybe, high frequency call. The
against,
seven's too low, right? Like, we want king nine or something.
against
think
under
this
the
Yeah,
is-
I
gun,
think
we're
9
good.
and 8, but 7
This
is
is-
Against under the gun, I don't think this is ever a three bet.
This is the nuts. This
It's
is
the
like
nuts
ace
versus late
king.
position.
Cool.
It's the nuts versus late position, I
It's
think.
like
I
ace
think,
king.
Versus low jack, it's the nuts.
yeah, I think it's just. Now, if you like, if it was like a hijack open, I like this combo a lot more, I think.
Even the call's not that great. It's
No.
folding a lot.
No, we can fold that, yeah.
So like, you see, it's pulling from the 9 and the 10 a little bit more. I mean, even then, it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah. Small blind, very linear.
I'm three betting this guy, 2 Broadway, queen eye board. Take that.
No, you,
Almost.
What the fuck, you have third pair, man. Why would you do this?
The ace is pretty good for our 3-bet range.
Yeah, we got the king, to be honest. We're unblocking all of the flush draws and stuff. I almost like to bet here.
To hell with this.
Problem is that he has so many
Yeah.
aces.
shoot your way out of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just shot yourself into an early grave.
well, I'm sorry for my investors. We lost 35 big blinds.
I don't believe you.
The ace is
wasn't meant
terrible
to
for us, actually, if we 3-bet here versus UTG. We don't get to double bar. We
That
need
was not what was supposed to happen here.
maybe.
Ah, really?
I picture Danny DeVito with his finger guns just blasting.
Has king queen. best.
Okay, whew, let's move on. Oh, we can three bet.
Yeah, I was gonna say low frequency, high frequency call.
Some backdoors we can bet.
What kind of size?
Small.
King high.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think
Small.
small bet.
I would go small.
It's king low low. I mean, yeah.
King low, low rainbow, I think I would
Yeah,
bet
we have
small.
so many ace kings. He has to fold a lot, so I would bet small.
I mean, we're only 26 effective behind too, like, the SPR is
also
kinda
fine.
goofy.
Go for 1.85. Point.
Nah, that's too small, I think. I think you wanna
I
go
want to
4.
bet 6, but isn't in there.
I'm 4.65 here all day.
Yeah, 4 point. Wouldn't be surprised if it's choosing the 10% bet.
Yeah, our nut advantage is small.
Sometimes 1%.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Still.
Sizing up plenty here. Let's see the range.
Yeah. Yeah, we have so
Using
many.
the big size a lot. Oh, we're very deep. I know we're kind of short. Okay, so this
are
is an
kinda short.
outlier.
It is pretty outlierish. It's just using all the 9x for this sizing some reason.
Yeah, but see how many kings we have.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of
King eye
kings.
board's the best, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
it was the
check.
best, but now.
Now we have to check.
I think it's definitely a
Oh
check.
no, it's still betting.
I mean,
Alright, maybe jam?
king
Remember-
high is like a key card versus middle late position versus early position because we're jamming our
Three
suited
betting, so
kings,
he's jamming his ace king and kings and aces.
king jack, and
Jam?
What?
I don't mind.
You're crazy.
It's
Yeah,
only minus
I
0.2,
lost,
it's not a
I
lot.
lost a little bit there. We just lose, I guess.
You would have got him though. He was not gonna call.
Alright, this is a low to medium frequency 3-bet and a high
Call.
frequency call. I like a C bet here. I think 12's okay. I would probably go smaller. Alright, now it's just like the
done.
nine's, dude, that nine's bad. Like it just completes everything.
The spade's bad.
The spades are bad,
If you
About-
bet, we bet small.
which we unblock also. I don't like. I
we
give
give
up
up.
here.
We check.
JK, go bananas.
Half pot, that's small.
This
Go
combo.
bananas.
I
Raise?
thought when the flush completes, we slow
Raise?
down a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
raise.
What the? Why?
Yeah, but you are very deep, so it's
So I think like what's going on here is
This
the fact
combo?
that this nine of spades completes so much. Like, it makes me wanna shut down, but it's kinda like the reasons we start donking sometimes when like equity cards complete, like you can start playing this aggressively cuz he's just gonna have to fold so much.
yeah.
But
Yeah, a
I
bunch of the
mean,
bluffs got there.
exactly. To be honest
Block
though, like
a set, so that's.
I don't find a lot of this in game. Like, it's just,
Should be
I also
raising
think you do that with pairs need, so
as
6.
a bluff.
well, you get tens are in a horrible spot. Jack X is in a horrible spot. Even his queen X is like not happy.
I think I'm under the, 6, 5, 7, 6. We have a pair of 6. Okay, I don't
You're turning-
Is it
understand
because
it.
we're blocking the set of sixes? That's
we
the
block
only reason
the
why
set.
that's doing that, right?
Well, I think you're also just unblocking all of his everything else also.
Yeah,
Like, just,
I think those suited connectors are being used as a balance for balancing purposes, for like.
Yeah. They're our worst parts of our range, basically. That
Yeah,
we're just
yeah,
prepared to turn into a bluff.
Yeah, we're bluffing with those, and then we have the nuts, the other nutty combos like
Our 6
the
doesn't play anymore, so we can't.
the
get
suited
value from it,
ace.
so.
Yeah, our river outs are pretty clean here too, because he just never has a 7 or a 6 in his hand at this point.
Yeah, if 6 comes, we have still 2 outs.
And the seven's probably good here too,
Yeah,
because it doesn't have stuff that isn't already a straight that.
but
The
two pair
seven
can
can
be out
beat.
two paired, easy.
Seven of spades are gonna really put us in the box. I mean, seven of spades no good.
Oh, 3-bet this.
Most level.
That big.
It's small.
I was gonna say, I kinda like a bet bigger here, I think.
Medium-ish
It's the same.
to small.
No, it's
33
okay.
or 50%.
5-12.
Give
I
up.
mean, this is a pretty bricky card. Do you ever continue barreling here? Like, diamonds do pick up some equity. I don't know, man. I'm playing check here in game. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to think about it, I guess.
Give up.
They give up.
Like, that's a pretty clear pattern in these 3-bet pots. When we don't have it on the turn and we don't pick up equity, it's give up time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's also in single raise spots. Huh?
low frequency 3-bet, higher frequency call.
This is pure.
Pure at
Yeah,
42.6, pure.
6.8.
6.8
VC
is
Jack and goes bananas.
Yeah,
Oh,
6.8%
yeah.
of the time, every time. No, it's a monotone board. You gotta go small. Nope, JK, I'm wrong. Just go big.
We have a spade.
It's
Yeah, you
half
do.
pot. It's not that big. I mean,
So there are not many big bets on these spots. Like only versus late position opens when we 3-bet
What do we, what do we
at deep,
do? What do we do here?
deep stack sizes.
And when he has a spade.
It's
I kinda wanna go
mostly
We block a
jam,
spade, that's the
but
problem.
no.
Man, I wanted to go 10, but going 10 on the flop and going 10 again is. Don't
What
know
would you, I
I'm
guess
doing.
it's one of those things like, what would you do with, the nuts here? Like, if you had a straight flush, are you,
Attention.
yeah, you kinda wanna like get some
Keep 'em
value,
in.
right?
Yeah.
So now you can jam, I think. And you just get called by a king and a 10. Which we chop with, so cool.
He calls with a chop.
So tough to win against this guy, I mean,
He said
High
bet.
frequency,
That's a
high
call,
frequency
usually.
3-bet, low frequency call,
pure.
He's playing
86%
GTO,
of the
Louis.
time. Alright, bet
hard to
small.
exploit.
small.
half.
Yeah, it is small.
That's super small.
10%. Yeah, 10%. Ace high. I mean,
Geo? Nope, it wants to check. Why is it playing this so passively? I guess cuz,
The 10.
The ace
Alright,
side board,
so-
like he defends
block,
every suited ace to our 3-bet.
He blocked flush draws, so he must
no,
have.
no,
an
no,
hand.
think about his defense range. Think about his defense range, okay? So like versus 3-bet, is he calling ace 9 offsuit?
No.
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 at this
Is he
stack,
calling ace 10 offsuit?
Yes,
Some.
yes.
Yes, but I
He's calling
hate
ace
it.
9 and he's calling.
Is
ace 10.
he calling ace queen?
Yes.
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 So we have like, the 10 is actually a disguisingly horrible card for us because outside of his suited aces. Like, his worst ace that we were beating now beats us. So like, what are we getting value from there?
Does he
like,
not have ace 9?
He
Or ace
shouldn't.
8?
Not a
I don't
lot.
think-
At
Dude,
this
ace
stack
8 is a no.
size,
Suited maybe.
No ace
Ace 8
9.
isn't no.
at
Ace
this
10 is
stack
questionable
size,
as it is.
not. Yeah, I said I would hate ace 9. Ace 10 on this spot.
Alright, so a bet small.
Mostly checking.
But also, remember, the check is only half the time. It's not like it wasn't it.
Right.
It's almost
But I-
it's almost
Don't
become
that
a good
big.
bluff catcher.
That's the lesson.
I guess, that's just, speaking to the precaution of how we're playing this hand. Like, we're
Yeah.
not trying to play a 200 big blind pot or whatever it is supposed to be here. Is kind of the
Out of
idea.
position.
I bet 5 here. Or
I
check.
think, I kinda like going value, I think,
He has
32
7-6 of hearts.
From
is,
what?
is 30 too
I like
much? Is
checking.
jamming too much? I kinda like 17 maybe? I
What
don't know,
are you
man.
I like
calling?
checking here.
What is calling?
Well, he's got worse suited aces.
It's betting.
Yeah,
3.
it's betting 30 in here.
Betting big.
Mm,
Wow.
Didn't
So,
like checking at
like-
all. Did you think it was going to check a bit there, Louis, too?
High frequency call, low frequency 3-bet. Maybe, actually, does it ever jam here?
Nope, just a call.
High frequency call, just call.
no, it's 30.
Check.
Bigs.
Call.
Yeah, check call. Do we raise that? I think
No.
call. Think
What's the point of
call.
raising?
To lose a hand to a better ace, duh.
Have two pairs.
Block, block.
No, it's
You can do it
Yeah,
all,
block is
yeah.
in the middle. I mean, that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's
pocket
fine.
Good block.
Low frequency 3-bet, high frequency fold,
Right, it's just a fold.
high
Or fold.
frequency fold.
Alright, we're gonna pack it up for this section of the